In the last few minutes, 3 prison guards have been acquitted of charges relating to an attack on a prisoner inside the country's maximum security prison, Wiremu. The jury returned the not guilty verdicts at the High Court in Auckland a short time ago. And our reporter Edward Gay's been in the court and he joins us now on the phone. Edward, what was the reaction when the verdicts came through?
Good afternoon, Rowan. Well, yeah, look, the 3 defendants filed into the dock here at the Auckland High Court. They looked visibly nervous. Each one held their hands together and in their fronts as those verdicts were read out, and there was an audible gasp in the public gallery. Some members in the public gallery actually wiped tears from their eyes, and once all 3 verdicts of not guilty were read out, there were cheers and clapping, and then clapping again after Justice Gordon thanked the jury for their job.
And it was a bit of a tricky case, Edward.
Well, it was. I mean, this case was unusual. It started actually with an attack on a prison officer. One of those in the dock, Desmond Fa'afoi, was stabbed multiple times in the head and face by one of the inmates. And he, the court saw the aftermath of this court on security camera footage. 2 of those inmates were armed with shanks, a makeshift sort of weapon that they used to attack the prison officers. And Mr. Fa'afoi, he was involved in actually taking this prisoner to the ground. He was then caught on a body camera of one of his colleagues kicking the prisoner in the head repeatedly. He said he couldn't remember this. He'd passed out from loss of blood. He couldn't remember the kicking. And then at another point, his co-accused, Wiremu Paikea, who's also been found not guilty this afternoon, he put that prisoner in a figure 4 leg lock and broke the prisoner's leg and dislocated his ankle. Mr. Paikea found not guilty. We heard evidence during the trial that that the inmate had been resisting still when put in that figure 4 leg lock. Viju Devassy, another co-accused, he was charged with attempting to pervert the course of justice. Again, a not guilty verdict for Mr. Devassy. He was charged with that charge because he had shifted a camera away from the incident. His lawyer argued that camera had been moved away to locate a 3rd prisoner involved in the attack. And those not guilty verdicts came back this afternoon, and the public gallery just erupted into claps.
Look, thanks for joining us with that so quickly. That's our reporter Edward Gay, who's at the High Court in Auckland.